Start recording. It wasn't quite as smooth as I would have liked it to have been, but oh well. Did I make a third one? I could have sworn I made a third one. Fourth one. I make... Yeah, let's not forget to turn these into furnaces this time. Oh, and I need my notes on. Alright. Furnaces. One more. There we go. And two more. And chests. Nope. What did I do? Four more. Oops, no. I wonder if there's a setting to like always have alt mode on. I always start a game with alt mode at the very least. Can I make 10 of these? Alright. That's what I'm doing. Alright. $101, huh? Alright. Let's turn that into furnaces. Grab some more iron. How's it going there? I really run out? Alright. And so one of these, oh, that's almost perfect. Alright, so 2 of these. I don't have enough stone? How in the hell did that happen? Like, I cracked all the same stones I always do. Alright. Alright, well, I'll fix that in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Miner. Alright, and we'll wait for this lamp. I don't need it just yet. I need to go grab more stone first. I'm going to cancel this miner too. Oops. Put coal back in there. Let's do the one of those. 1 miner, 1 lamp. It's very weird that I didn't have enough stone. I always have enough stone. Oops. Cannot afford to waste pipes here. Alright, so let's cancel these. And then there it is. I know there's some variability in how much stone you get from each thing, but I've never had it be short. Like, never. I crack a few. Usually I have like 9 or 10 furnaces left when I get to this point. Alright, there's the lab. There's the science. And there's the research. So I split. That's a nice split. Alright, let's make 5 of these. And then let's do a chest and still need more stone. That's insane. I mean, normally I have to go down and get stone at this point anyways, but what is going on with the stone? Alright, so that's 24. There we are, and then I'm going to call that enough and hope. Enough for... Alright, we'll call that good. And then drop down some miners. All right, it's still making. All right, chest. And our inserters are coming. We grab. And make 2 assembly machines. Inserters here. Let's save a stack there. Come on. All right, and then that's what this stack is for. Prime all those guys up, steal some of these. Oops, no, put that back. Oh, god dang it. Just this. Let's get this stone off the line. All right, let's drop these assemblers first. Pretty sure I'm going to need more stone again. Yeah, but not the second. Let's grab these. Make 10. It helped a little bit. All right, 5 more. And some of those, some assemblers. All right, 2 more. This is going slow. Still making the miners anyways. All right, so I think that's right. 3, 2, 2, 3. All right, that's close enough. Or I think that's exactly right. Can make 2 labs now. 1 lab. I probably need a few inserters too. Come on, why is my iron going so slow? Alright. Alright, call that good. Miner there. How about that last miner? I'm gonna move it. No, I actually want that there. Never had to put 3 on this side. Alright, there we go. Alright. Not quite. Need 4 of these. Not sure I made the right number of steam engines. And I'm out of power poles. Alright, so let's cancel this lab. for canceling everything. Alright, we need one more lab. One more lab. I need 8 of these. 4 of these. 4 of these. I think that might have been 5, but we'll call it good. Alright, power. Get some copper cables going here, and get some of these gears. And research. This, electronics, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Alright. Let's see if we can get some more iron going in there. Alright. Expand power, 4 assemblers. Get these going. Alright. Alright, so I need some belts, some inserters. Some chests and some miners. Did I make 5 again? Let's chop down a few trees. Alright, power poles. Alright. Grand power, finish iron, buff gears, setup belts. Alright. That's all my inserters? Well, dang nabbit. Alright. Let's at least refill this guy. Sure these need more. Needs more. There. Come on. And I swear I made chests. Alright. They must have been after all the inserters. Did I make enough inserters? Probably not. There's a lot of inserters that are required for this. Let's grab some iron out of all this, guys. And there. Come on. I don't have any kill because I just gave it all away. Alright, I'm going to leave that alone. That line's going to be fine. Alright, there's those chests. I should have 2 more assemblers. I have a lot of iron on me. Bright side. Alright, so 25 furnaces, which I don't have yet. 4, 5, and then 30 inserters. 1 splitter, 2 splitters. Let's make 4 splitters. I probably didn't want to do the inserters first. I might need to change the order there. 1 chest, and then let's make sure we got enough power poles. Alright. Alright, let's go back and finish up this iron. Hey, how's it going? Ooh, regrettable power pole placement. Alright. Something about this doesn't look right. How many are there? There are 31 somehow. Alright, well I overmade miners. It's not the worst thing in the world. I also didn't make anything. I don't have anything. Make sure these things have gears. And copper. I got 21 science for some reason. Alright, there's my... Did I make 20 of them or did I make 25? Oh, I made 20. No, I don't think I made enough of them. Let's make a couple more. Doesn't really hurt. They're so fast. Yeah, I didn't make enough. That's not a problem. I should have enough inserters, hopefully. Come on. And let's first this. Get going on the belt. Can't get that splitter yet. No, of course not. Yeah, I need to change the... My sheet has me build the splitter too late. Like, that's one of the first... I mean, like, it's not like splitters take that long. There's the splitters. Alright, put those on 4. There we are. And I'm going to need, what, 15 more? Oh, only 10, because I got 5 already. And then I'm going to need some undergrounds. And then I'm going to need a bunch more inserters. Just fill out with inserters here. And there we go. I still don't have furnaces. Alright, cancel these belts. I kind of want the power poles. I'm over time. Alright, no big deal. I'm not that over time. There we are. Power. Split. Yeah, a minute's worse than I thought, but... Alright, let's feed these guys again. And set up copper. Should be pretty close to ready for that anyways. Gonna need more inserters, I'm pretty sure. Pretty much always need more inserters. Alright, so did I get that underground yet? Nope, because I'm still making miners. No problem. here they come. I don't love just standing here waiting for miners. Let's get some power poles there. Alright. Then the undergrounds are net ready now. Yeah. I'll keep that power pole there. Did I make more furnaces? Don't make those. Let's cancel these. Make 24 furnaces, 25. Make a bunch more inserters. Make 10 assemblers. Alright, I should have an extra chest here. So let's put that on 9. Is that enough? Okay, this is actually 2 lines, so I'm gonna put the rest of these over here. That should be good. And I got enough belts, actually. And that should be enough inserters. As long as I don't just throw them around willy-nilly. Come on. Alright. Power these babies up. And then as soon as I'm done there, I can make 15 of these, 10 of these, then like 10, 15 more of each of them, and then a bunch more regular inserters. I'm gonna go grab some more stone, just to make sure I have enough. Alright, that should, I'm gonna regret it. I know I'm gonna regret not putting more coal in those. I never know when stop putting coal in them. And I always guess wrong. Alright, hopefully I got some fast inserters already. There we are. I don't have any red ones yet, but that's not a big deal. Alright. Alright, and then a belt here. Splitter. And then long arm inserters, here they come. Perfect timing. Alright, and then some more fast inserters. And now I'm out. I should have more coming in just a second. Yeah, here they come. Alright, so do that. No chests. And long arm inserters here. Let's switch this to there. And this is going to be miners. Alright, so I need those chests. Wow, I literally went insane, didn't I? Alright, and then, yeah, let's get this powered up. And look at the chest. Grab these, start making more. And then we're going to need power. Limit this to 2 stacks, limit this to 1 row, limit this to 4 stacks, limit these to 4 stacks. Alright, and then let's grab all this. Can I make 15 miners? Yes, I can. Alright, let's grab these. Why is it not making miners? Oh, it's because it doesn't have iron. Alright, and then these need more inserters. There we are. And green chaps, blue, red, splits. Alright, 15 miners, grab everything, set up coal, 40 red, 12 assemblers. Oops. It's way more assemblers than I need. And I didn't finish that. Glad I noticed that. Alright. And then many labs, 32 labs actually. And I'm gonna need some undergrounds, I'm pretty sure. I got 4. Alright. Miners, there they are. That one's not safe. This one, this one, this one. Wherever this building can go. I ran out of belts. That's real cute. Did I not grab any? I think I run out of belts there fairly often. Alright, well I gotta cancel these. Alright, and then we can, what's that, 5, 6, 7. Alright. I actually still have coal in that one. Guess that's a sign that I should have put more into the iron one. But it's still going strong. Alright, so come up here. No, I want to rotate this the other way. Alright. I don't have the science yet? That's strange. I haven't dilly-dallied on my science at all. I should have it in a second. Oh, I didn't buffer my copper yet. I'm supposed to do that. get power going to all this. There's the science. I'm out of power. Alright. I have no speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, it's warm in here. And I have 5 inserters. That's not going to do. I thought I made 40 of them. I'm supposed to make 40 of them. Alright, it's going to be close. The last time I was here, I'd already buffered my iron and my copper. Alright, let's get some research going. Automation, power, furnace, engine, oil or fluid, oil, lube, split. Alright, let's get some buffers going. Ooh, that's a little overkill. Output priority right. So only do that if there's an overflow. I wish I had done this sooner. Missed out on a couple. And then this is here. Alright, and this one is on output priority left. And do I have some furnaces? Yeah, I do. Do I have some iron? Not really. Let's grab some iron. Gonna need a little more than that. Alright, I guess that'll do. I should have tons of fuel. There we go. Let's drop the rest off. And grab these. That's 100 of them. That's fabulous. Alright. Alright, so set up 60 iron. Expand power. I need iron. Let's grab some iron. What do you need? 5 and 10? Yep. And 10 pipes. Alright. Coal's going pretty well. Of course, I made the steam engines first and the boilers second. And then the pipes third. So none of this makes any sense. It's the most awkward way to lay it possibly. Alright, and then pipes. All right, there we go. There's some more power. Let's start at this end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This one's always bad, yep. Looks like I didn't grab belts. I'm gonna have enough, but let's make a bunch of furnaces. I know I'm gonna need those. Let's make some more power poles. Gotta grab more wood. Let's make sure we got enough wood. I'll replace that in a second. Alright. Alright, looks like there's room right here. And I have no undergrounds. Let's cancel these power poles. Oops. That's all my splitters. Can make one more splitter. Alright, I guess it is what it is. What do I need? Iron, probably. Yep. Let's grab some iron. Nope. Let's do that. Alright, let's input priority left, output priority right. Should help smooth out all my iron there. Let's run power. Alright. Yeah. Alright, and then let's run this other one up here. And I'm out of belts. I cannot make enough to get me there. So I'm gonna have to. And then this one is this. Get the ones off the wrong side of the belt. We'll run this way and then go grab some more belts. I thought I didn't grab enough belts. Alright, there we go. Make some steel power poles, which I can't. Let's get some iron. There should be plenty of iron here now. There we go. Get some coal on the line. Making good time on this. Let's not forget to set up that bottom row of iron there. But I do want to get this at least running. There we are. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we are. Alright, that's a split. It's a really good split. Yeah, of course I did. I always do that. That's fine. These can stand to have an extra inserter on them. There we are, and then some fast inserters here. Oops. None of what I just did there. Stop all of that. Jeez. Alright. Fast inserters, which I don't have. That's the problem. Alright. Need 15 miners, 6 furnaces, speed up gears. Alright. Set up some pipes. I'm pretty sure I have enough miners. Let's, yeah, I got 35 miners. Is that, do I need to do more? Alright, these are that. And pipes. Let's make some more chests. There we go. And then finish copper line, expand copper. Yeah, let's grab just a half a stack right now. And we're going to have to come back anyways. But I can at least start. Alright, no, I don't even have oil processing yet, so no, I can't. Alright. I was trying to start something early. Oops. One more. And we're good. Alright. I reset my achievements. So that one can be pretty much disregarded. Oh, no, that's right. Well, Ended up having the right number of stone for my miners and whatnot, so that's not going to be a problem. I should have... Did I need more belts? Let's grab more belts anyways. And let's grab some... What am I missing there? Right. Let's not run against the belt. Can use one of these power poles. Alright, so that's that. Yeah, everything looks good there. Full line of copper. And then we want our stone to come basically here. That's way too far. Just throwing away power poles. So Nephrum's only does, I mean, especially on, oh no, even on default percentage, I saw him only do 2 buffer chests for each of these. Anything more is probably overkill. So I can do something like that. That one's a little bit awkward, but oh well. What's going on here? Oh, we don't have fuel. And power. There we go. I should get some stone bricks going. Whatever. That can stay. Alright, let's get a gap here. I always end up with power poles in there. Alright, so just drop it off here. Oops. This is the one I did want to come all the way down here. Alright. Alright, so how many of these can I make? Not enough. What am I short on there? Actually, let's finish. And iron, I thought so. Alright, well that's plenty of iron. And that's plenty of assemblers. Alright, so I need to... That actually reaches? That's weird. Okay. So let's do a power pole there. And then this one needs to insert onto the belt. This one needs that way. Let's limit these each to... Well, let's do that to 2. This one to 1. And then... I have no fast inserters. Alright. There we are. This is furnaces. This is power poles. There we are. This one's got to be 1 over, so there's a gap so I can unbuffer my iron later. I might as well just use the power pole I'm going to use later. Alright, so that's that going. Set up stone, 20 chest, 25 blue assemblers. Alright, let's grab all these pipes. I have a lot of shit in my inventory. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 20 of these. Well, 18 I'm going to do. And then I'm going to need some stone bricks. Let's grab those. And make sure I don't have any junk in my inventory. Like coal and copper ore and all that kind of junk. And we're done with all of that. Alright, and then I have science for some reason. I'm just going to dump the science. I'm not going to deliver it anywhere. And then let's get all these upgraded. Alright, stone bricks. Make 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. And assemblers. I feel like I'm supposed to set up power first. Yeah. So I shouldn't have done all this stuff first. Let's do 10 of these. And, or 20 of those and 10. Place blue assemblers. Yeah, okay. So I need some stone. I'm going to have to go get some stone from... I don't know if this is going to be enough. Yeah, this is... I only needed 10, so that's good. And then we'll do the 4 of these. And 4 of these. And... What was it? 18 of these. And a bunch of piped undergrounds. And that eats through all my iron. Let's grab some more iron. Alright, piped undergrounds. Alright, that should be good. And I do have some pipes. I do have some miners. Alright, we're good here. Alright, so... I didn't get all these trees out of the way. Wonder if I can rearrange this so I don't have to make another trip back. Seems like I'm making too many trips overall. There's probably another time when I can do this. It would be a little premature at that point, but I don't think it doesn't cost that much to set this up. It's just a matter of... Alright, so we need to get the power poles, and then how many of these did I make? 13, I need 5 more, and then a bunch of piped undergrounds, and then make sure these connect. And I didn't connect the water. Very important to connect the water. There they go. Now they're steaming up. And I need some big power poles. See if I can set up this oil in 6 minutes. I think I can. That's a ton of big power poles already. I'm going to use through these ones first though. Did I make enough piped undergrounds? It's probably close. I'm going to make a few more just to be sure. Let's set up. I should probably just set up the correct number of pump jacks. I don't know if it really matters. They do use up steel, so it probably does matter. I probably could make like, I think it's only takes 12 or something like that. I'll have to, might be 11. It's easy enough to figure out the exact number. And then I'm not throwing away pump jacks because I never use them after this. Alright, I know there's one up here. Oh no, that was it. Okay. Alright, so let's take these big power poles. Kind of clumsily power everything up. How is that not connected? There we are. And some pipes. And again, clumsily. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, there we go. And this one, and there. And that's a bunch of clumsy pipes. Alright. And, alright, so it's 13. So I'm only wasting 2 pump jacks. Not the worst thing in the world, but I could just make 13 and not have to waste any pump jacks because I know the map. Oh, wrong power poles. We gotta switch now. I still have 40 of the other ones. That's weird. That's way more than I normally have. Alright, pipes down here. All right. Oops. Alright, they're actually firing up. That's a good thing. Alright, that's a split. Alright, so I need 4 water pumps. Do I need any more piped undergrounds? Nope, I'm good on those. And I need like 35 chemical plants. Let's make sure we have enough pipes for all of them. What's that, 15? Alright, that should be right. Alright, and then switch this over to this guy. Limit it to there. Alright, I am super thirsty. This, did I not? I didn't set it. Okay. Alright, so that's working. Alright, I should not need that power pole here. Alright, and then output that way, and that looks right. These are, do I not have batteries? Shit. Where's batteries? There, it's under sulfur. Cancel. I stopped my. Oh, no, no. Then we'll do plastics. Then we'll do electronics. Then we'll do electric engine. Then we'll do this. And then we'll do robots. And that's going to put me behind on robots, I imagine. Alright, well, we'll deal with that when it comes. Alright, I need some red inserters. Then we'll do those 16. I'm going to do 20. Alright. Still going to set this up. And this is sulfur. So there we are. And then we need water. And let's go get those water pumps going. Holy pipes. That is a lot of pipes. And I only made 3 water pumps. So let's do that and then make... Alright. Alright, sulfur processing is coming. It shouldn't be the end of the world. There we are, and then this one comes up here, and there. Alright, there's sulfur. And then battery, and then I still don't have plastic either. That's cute. Alright, there's the water. Alright, we can get this going. Alright. I need these guys. So I guess I only need, what, 16 of these tanks. Alright. hate it when I forget to restart my technology when my queue ends. Come on. I probably should just leave that, but whatever. Alright, well. I should have ran 2 belts. Alright, so this is the bottom there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. I'm going to need some more of those. Alright, there's battery. So plastics is next. I'm not going to go back down until I got the plastics running. That means I can't do this split until I've actually got red circuits running, and those are going to be delayed as well, I think. Grab some inserters and some belts. And how am I doing on power poles? Doing all right. I've got a crazy amount of pipes. So, why is this? Oh, this one got switched over to... That's the problem there. All right. Fix that. Inserters. Sad part is I was actually ahead, and forgetting to do technology didn't help me that much. It's not like that's the reason why I was ahead. Sometimes it's because you forgot something, but that's not. Whatever, we'll do this. That's fine. Alright, and then power poles. Oh, we need to in. Alright, we'll turn that one. Power poles in an awkward spot. Alright, that works. Alright, it just needs power and it's technically ready. But I don't think I can get the technology going in 1 minute and 53 seconds. Let me make sure that's what I'm doing next. Yep, okay. That's next at least. Alright, so I can at least keep moving. I don't have engine yet. Is that what I'm doing second? Alright. It is what it is. Alright, let's get that plastic running. First, batteries. These are fine. Gotta get that plastic running though. Alright, and these are not even close to done because I ran out of pipes. And it's having trouble getting enough iron. So I'll help that along because I need those to be done. And let's go get some steel, I guess. I can't even go grab any red circuits because there aren't any. Normally I would do that now. Alright, that's a lot of steel at least. I'll power that power pole when I get back up there. I'm not going to run out of my way to power up a power pole. Alright. Power and split. Alright. I mean, it's not the worst split in the world. I am going to be a little behind because I don't have red circuits yet. But the fact that I got to the split and I've already got part of my bots done is generally a good thing. But everything else is behind. 2, 3, 4. So we'll put 4 there right now. 2, 3, 4. And yeah, let's run the pipes to the machine that can't accept them yet. Lube, power, there we go. Alright, well, electric end is almost there, but my bots aren't. Is that what's next? Yeah, okay, that's what's next. I think that gets me my robot frames at least. Yep. Alright, so this is... There we go. Now let's get plastic over here. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then chest here, powerful there. Do I have 200? No, I don't have 200 green circuits. Or it's 400. 2 stacks. Let's grab these. Can't even make a RoboPort yet. Alright. Make sure everything's powered. I ran out of power poles? Alright, I'll make a few. And then go grab some more. Alright, so that can sit there for a second. That's going to be fine. And the next thing I'm working on is right here anyways. Alright, there's robotics. I do want to get that going. That is wrong. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was that not 4? That wasn't a full 4. So we'll call that 7. I'm going to have to drop another 100 off in there. No big deal. Alright, and these are running Alright, and this is red inserters, yellow inserters, blue inserters, chests. I'll drop down regular chests for now. I'll replace them in a second. Alright. Then assemblers. Alright, let's make sure we get the next technology started. Do modules and these guys, and then flammables and these guys, and I think everything else is less critical. Blue science, logistics 2, okay, that's good. But we can set up, this is robots. We can make a roboport now. One, I need some more steel. Right, then one more roboport. Then I need more red circuits. That's pretty good. And then let's do 15 of these and just like 2 of these. A couple more roboports, make sure we got enough of those. And drop this roboport. There we go. And get this steel down here. I'm just gonna drop off all of it. Done here. That's nice and good. And then we've got these set up. All right, limit these to 2 stacks. These 2 stacks. These 2 stacks. Did I already make? All right, we're good here. No worries. All right, and then this to an output chest. I'm gonna need some boilers. It's a good start. That should get, let's limit this to 2 stacks. Make sure it's all powered. I'm making 4 of these. I don't know how necessary it is. I guess it doesn't really hurt anything. But I don't think it runs at full efficiency. I don't think it can handle... Why are these not going this way? Why are they only going this way? That's strange. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. It will eventually go the right way. But I might have to handcraft some red inserters in the meanwhile. There we go. Alright, that should get that going. Alright, that's all looking good. I probably have to unbuffer this copper now. Let's do a few of these. Let's actually make a decent number of these. I'm going to need quite a few soon. So I might as well get them started. Alright, and I need one more. Get those on both sides of the belt. There we are. Alright, that's that, and I'm supposed to unbuffer this too, I think, but it doesn't look like it needs it. But if it doesn't need it, it won't use it, so it's not really any harm. Alright, and then let's get provider chest on all these things. And this one should be done, so let's switch this over to pipe to underground, and just give it 2 more stacks there. Get those going. Right. Everything looks pretty good. Pretty good. There we go. Missed that. This guy's got a bunch of robots in it. There we are. Oh, I need 2 radars. This should actually finish really quickly. We'll just drop them down. Oh, and I need these yellow chests. There we are. And let's come over here. Get rid of all that stuff. And then upgrade planner the furnaces. There we are. I do have to actually walk over there though. What is this? Oh, that's for the batteries. That's all good. Alright, so I need to place down a roboport first of all. Alright. And then we need to place down this radar, which will be used later. Where'd the radar go? There it is. That's fine. And then let's get this. I always forget to do this sooner. It would be easier if I did this. Alright. Then I need a bunch of stone bricks. I'm going to need some steel. Alright. Gonna need some more steel. Alright, that should be 10. There we are. Don't go off tablet. Actually working off memory a lot more than I normally do. And I made 20 of these already, so I need like 30 more. Something like that. And I'm pretty sure that used up all my pipes. Yes, it did. It always does. And I need a few of those steam. Well, that should be enough of these. Just grab 1 stack of these. And, alright, should be good. Do I have any piped undergrounds? I have 1. So we'll steal some of the ones that it made. Alright. And do I have 2 roboports? I have 2 roboports. I'm going to need a couple more eventually, but... Alright. Solid fuel. There we go. And then this guy comes here. There he is. There, power there. And then some of these guys. And pipe. Power. Copy. There we are. Other direction. Copy all this. Copy from here all the way down. All right, so that's 1, 2. Oop, don't do that. 3, 4, 5, and roboport. Where do you just barely reach? That looks good. Let's give you a power pole. Linky in right there. I'm going to drop the chest over here, just in case I got to drop more off later. 1, 2, 3. I got 4 of them. All right, 54. I don't know if that's quite enough. And then where's the oil refineries? That's good. It should have everything else it needs. All right, great. And once again, I forgot to lay down this. I'll help it along. I could actually run on this belt. That would at least be a little faster. Giant tree in the way. Let's get this water connected first. Well, there's no point in doing an underground there. All right, that should be water connected. All right, somewhere around here. All right. And then input priority left. There we go. Come over here, copy this guy. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure about those chemical plants. I don't have any steel to provide to make more. Alright, I'm going to do this before I forget, because I always seem to forget this one. So, solid fuel. There we are. Alright, now I haven't forgotten that one. Alright, some pipes. I'm going to do it here. I don't have any assemblers. Alright, I guess we're replacing ghost assemblers. Oh, I can't set the recipe on a ghost assembler, can I? Solid fuel. Power. What do I need? Yeah, I need to go get some assemblers. Do anything else? I do kind of need a little bit of everything. I need a half a stack of belts. Half a stack there. Let's grab the belts. How am I doing on power poles? Doing alright. I'm going to grab a half a stack there. And I'm going to grab this stack. And that should be everything. Okay. Don't want to make another trip. Okay, I would have been upset if they had placed the things by the time I got down there. Even though that's kind of what I want them to do, but I gave them plenty of other things to do, so I don't think they're going to be in a super big hurry. I just need to make sure the recipes are there. These are less important than all this. Alright, so it looks like it's good. Is it missing steam engines? And is it missing pipes? Let me check on that. It shouldn't be missing steam engines. I made 110, which is more than enough. Alright, it is missing steam engines unless it's placing them all. How is it missing steam engine? That does not make any sense. Alright, I'll handcraft a few steam engines just to make sure. Grab some iron, and let me get my science going again. We need concrete. We need blue modules. We need logistics 2 and we need rail. And then that should be everything, and we can do the lab research. Be like that, and that should be everything on my this science. Holy, I grabbed a lot of those, didn't I? All right, and then this can be, this is done. Let's put these in there, and it's out of pipes. So let's get rid of this arm and let it do its pipe thing. I probably, all right. And then what am I doing now? I'm setting up modules, I'm pretty sure. Great, well, set up modules, yep. Are these not running because I didn't, Like, I don't want that thing to take out too many of the red circuits, but if it's not making anything because the belts are all full, that's also not something I want. So I might need to start putting a fast inserter. Now it shouldn't matter because these are going to eat it up pretty fast. Well, I'm still going to put a fast inserter on it. I don't want these sitting on the belt. And then these are modules. Boom. There we go. That's modules. Alright, so it's got some pipes going. I'm going to drop off these here and check it out. Check on it. Looking good. This one's not. Oh, I didn't connect this one. I can do that remotely, can't I? Hey, do that for me, would you? And it is missing a few chemical plants. Let me grab some steel and make a couple chemical plants. Alright. 10 is more than enough. And then I believe it's set up blue science. So we can set up the blue science and then I'll drop off those chemical plants. They're not going to be... Oh, no. We do this first. Copy. Copy this one. 24. 24. All right, there we are. There we are. And then get rid of the power poles. And then upgrade planner. The furnaces. And do this. All right, I'm gonna need some, oh, this is off by one, so let's do that. There we are. And then this, and then I need like that, and then power here, power there, power there, 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 and there. And then let's drop off like 20 of these is the approximate, and like some of those, that's probably too many. 45, 48, that should be good. And then the chemical plants too. Let's drop off the chemical plants. There we are. All right, now we can do blue science. And and we got fuel here. That should be there. All right, green circuit, these are copper cables. All right, and then we need long arms here. Let's make sure, although this always needs 3 power poles no matter what. All right. There we are. Whatever, I think I can work with that. These are pipes. These are gears. These insert. Those go out. These go in. There we are. I don't need that. And then wherever power poles fit. There we go. Alright, these are red circuits. These are blue science. These are engines. I'm going to go grab some modules and set this on this. What's going on here? I missed. Alright. That sucks a little bit, but it's actually doing really good anyways. And let's put a fast inserter on this one so it catches back up this fastest. Alright, I only picked up 2 of those, so I guess it's not doing that well. Yeah, no, it's got like 50. Usually it's got about 50. It's actually got more than 50 already. So that's a good sign. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Alright, close enough. Or I'm pretty sure that's right. Alright, there we go. Bring these plastics around. How's my plastic line look? It looks good. It looks like something's not happening here though. What's missing here? This one's doesn't have enough petro, so something there. Alright, place that and it should start burning. Because otherwise this is going to eat through my plastic really quickly. Come on, place it. I'll check on it in a second. Let's get these outputting into a chest. Alright. Did you place the pipe already? I don't have a pipe. Alright, I can have a pipe. There we are. Alright, now they're all burning. Okay, good. Good, good, good. I hate it when I put a power pole there and it... I guess I could be more careful about that when I set up my oil. Alright, so that's... As soon as I'm sure this is working, that's blue science. It looks like everything's working. We got blue science being made. Alright. Alright, so let's do some research. I probably should have done that before hitting my split, but, and then it's this, LDS, and then the furnace, and then this guy, and then, what's yellow science take? What am I missing here? No, where's my rocket? There it is. Yellow science requires... Oh, I didn't click on LDS. I thought I clicked on LDS. All right, there we are. And then yellow science. So I want that, and then furnace, and then purple science, and then yellow science. There we go. All right. Looks like everything's coming fairly well. Okay. So, blue circuits. Oh, no. Prod modules, I got 50 of them on me somehow. That's awesome. Alright. I don't know if I want to... I'm going to try it. I don't think those can run at full efficiency anyways. So I think that helps with that. Let's get that running. This should start making petro really fast. I'm going to have to switch it over as soon as possible. But our power is not running. Oh, power's fine. Okay, they're creating steam. Alright, it's just I'm so overpowered. Okay, that's when I... do I have 2 roboports? Let's make one more roboport. Come over here, place this one down, wherever it reaches, give it some power, and then we will copy this. Alright, and then we will upgrade planner. The power poles, but just the fake ones. Did I not do it? Something didn't work right. I'm good. Yeah, these power poles. There it goes. This one, these ones, and that one. And then we will copy this. Oh, those robots actually reach all this. That's cool. There we are. And then copy it again. This time a pattern with all the correct power poles. Let's bring it up here. And make sure this one doesn't hit hole anywhere. It's harder than it sounds. This one can go pretty much all the way over. And then this one always needs a little bit of help. Alright, so let's drop the last one. This guy needs to come here. And I'll fix that that other one in a second. I have nowhere to run these. Also, why is this not a full line? Something wrong here? I got plenty of power, right? No, why don't I have power all of a sudden? now we have tons of power. Okay. Don't know what that was about, but I got nowhere to run these. So I'm gonna have to... Oops. I don't know how I made it this tight. I don't usually make it this tight. This one's easy enough to fix, because I can just do that. Alright, we'll do that. This is a bit of a mess, but we can get there. Alright, somehow I gotta get this guy. Wow, this is never this cramped. This is crazy. I don't know why it's... I didn't move it over enough, did I? That's what I did wrong. Alright, so somehow I gotta... So this I can bring that way. This I can bring this way. And I need another one. Wow, this is insane. Alright, well this miner won't work. I'm just going to have to get rid of these two miners. And somehow come over here and then split it there. This one comes down. That won't work. This won't work. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Frick. Hey, how's it going? I don't know how long ago you said that. Wish there were timestamps or something. Alright, so let's bring this over one more. This is a mess. Alright, so don't try to cheat on how far you come over for your initial... I was trying to save some belts in the early game. And now I'm doing this. There we go. Okay, so that's that. And then this one comes here. Then I need another one. Come there. And then I can make this work. I never copied these. Holy crap. One, two, three. Alright, shouldn't be the biggest deal in the world. How did I think I just randomly ended up with a... Alright, let's do some crazy stuff here. There we are. And this one goes here to there. And this isn't necessary. And this one goes all the way up. What a mess. Alright, those should start making those soon enough. Let's get some advanced oil processing going. Plastic looks good all of a sudden. Right, advanced oil processing. I'll make sure my plastic stays good. Of course, I have no pipes. Easy enough to fix. They're pretty cheap and fast. Alright. Set up rails. What is wrong with my power? Why does my power keep going on and off? Like, that's plenty of power. What is going on here? Are these not in the sub... These are connected, right? Alright. Apparently it was its own subnetwork? Or it thought it was for a second? I don't know what's going on. How long has that been going on? Apparently I was clicking on those and those had plenty of power. And it was its own subnetwork. I mean, it looked like everything was fine. Yeah. I guess my science slowed down a little. Alright. Can't worry about it. It's fixed now. I've never not connected that before, though. Power poles between oil refineries are funny sometimes. I think they don't technically reach. Alright, there we go. Is that enough anyways? So, 2, yep. There we are. Alright, do I need any supplies? It looks like I need undergrounds and splitters just to be safe. And I definitely need belts. I definitely need red inserters. I kind of need power poles. Let's grab some belts. Alright, I definitely need red inserters. Do I need assemblers? Yeah, let's grab some assemblers. And that should be good. Alright, copper looks pretty good. Give myself a little more space, there's nothing wrong with that. Alright. Let's help these along a little bit, because I do need these running full throttle. Alright. None of this is running yet. Let's make sure we're getting fuel up to here. Did it run out of undergrounds? I wonder. Alright, so at least the furnaces that have been placed, and then I'm going to need one red splitter and a bunch of red regular belts. Alright, this looks good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be, and then nope, it's there. Don't place that. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a little higher than normal. A lot of times I have to build right over that rock. Not today. Alright, and so these are these guys. Oops. And then modules on these guys, modules on these guys. Right. And now I have to build over the rock. Whatever. Robots do that. They're already coming. Isn't that nice of them? I guess that's not gonna work. And there. This has got to come all the way over. And there. Is that enough pipe to undergrounds? It is not. And then that eats through all my regular pipes too. Alright, we'll worry about that in a second. Let's get these guys going. Alright. So, power, there we are. Alright, now I do need to worry about it. Alright, where can I run it? Looks like right here. Let's get power somewhere over here. Alright. There we go. Everything looks not right because we don't have, there it is. We don't have any of this set. Let's do... I don't really want to do a piped underground here. Or, here we are. Because I need this to be a red splitter. There we go. Alright, that should get everything running. I believe I've set everything else up correctly. I got inserters, inserter, yeah, okay. I'm praying a little bit. I usually like to see it work, but I've gotten pretty familiar with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I have another roboport? I don't. What do I need for a roboport? I need red circuits. That shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to grab... How's this doing? That's actually doing pretty well. I am going to feed it some, though. Alright. So, one of those... 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I did exactly, but... Alright. Then my roboport's being made, almost done. So I'll wait for it. There it is. Drop this roboport. And give it power. What do I need for more roboports? Because I'm going to need a couple more. Alright, let's get output going. Yeah, we got this part going. Is something wrong with... Oh, yep. There we go. Alright. And then output priority left is these guys. Alright, so that's working. We got blue science working. Make sure, okay, and then let's not forget this red. I don't think that's quite enough, so we'll make some more. Although I think 50 is plenty, but... Yeah, that's most of the way. I'll call that good. Alright, let's make us some LESs. And I should have the technology already. There we are. Hey, robots, take care of that, would you? I need a power pole here. Copy this. I love it when you can make robots crack rocks for you. Alright. It's not quite where I wanted it, but it's fine. Alright, so power, and then I'm gonna do this as well, and I'm out of chests. Set up a couple of chests so I can drop my inventory. Alright. Hopefully I got enough steel. I haven't had any problems with steel yet. That's pretty decent. It's almost there. I don't like taking that much from this though. I guess it's going to be alright. Alright. Alright, that's just barely enough. I'm going to fill the rest of my inventory with plastic. Hopefully I've got some plastic buffered up. Looks like we're good here. Alright. That's quite a lot of plastic. Because once I get all these things are using plastic, it's going to start, the belt won't reach all the way. So, let's, alright, and then copy this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I'd like to make sure that that's actually working before I walk away. Although I did kind of see it producing already. They're just a little bit slow. Yeah, it's producing. I'm going to call that good. That's a split. All right. Good here. So I closed my note, or my notes closed on me. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Actually, let's save ourselves a trip back. Don't know why I never thought to do this before. What's going on there? All right. Not quite that far. Alright, so how are these guys doing? Steal all those. That's pretty good. Not great. Let's steal all these. Iron's looking really good. Guess limiting that chest really makes a big difference. Alright, let's not let it do that. And then, do I have any coal sitting in a chest anywhere? Alright, let's start with that. And let's do this. Alright, and then I need to give it, oh, no, it's those guys. There it are. Alright. And then I gave it 100, and that'll make 25 of them. That should be good. Alright. I don't know if it's just directly necessary. I've just kind of gotten used to just setting this up ahead of time. Alright, and then this is like that. Yeah, no, I gotta chop down this tree because I gotta set the recipe. There it is, there. And then we need some modules in these guys. These guys are purple science. And these guys are furnaces. And let's get power going to all this. Last time I watched Nephrim's just I'm gonna place these furnaces. Just place a half a stack in each of these. I don't actually have that many. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. His way is more convenient, but I think you run a little later on. Alright, so output priority left is purple science. Into a chest. Alright, so I need the other 2 modules. That should be everything. Alright, yeah, that's good. So I think that power shortage did delay my science a little bit. Hopefully that's not going to end up being too much of a problem. Right. And these ones are unnecessary. And we need another power, or another roboport for it to reach down here. So let's grab some of the steel, make a roboport. Let's get some fuel going in all these guys. I'll come back with some iron in a second. And alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3 and a half. 2, 3 and a half. 3 and a half. Alright, that should be good enough. I might have to put a few more in there. In that last one. Alright, that should, and let me help this belt along so that we can get this going. There we are. And power pole there. And let me come back with some iron. And plastic. I guess that's actually pretty good. Something might be wrong though. Plenty of petroleum. I think it's these modules. Alright, I should have enough. Chemical plants to do that. And then what I said I'd come back with iron. I might want to grab it from, how are these doing? They're not doing great. And I grabbed way too much copper out of that. Not what I meant to do. All right. Yeah, actually, I'm going to grab all that iron. It should be fine. Let's drop off all this junk, but not the coal. And, alright, there. Old power poles, rails. Drop this bot. Let's check on these things. Why don't I have any? Why am I out of red engines? Why am I out of regular engines? I have no pipes. Did I stop this? Oh, I put these in there. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's super annoying. Oh, I stopped this. I should have stopped that. Alright. Let's... Might have to get some speed modules for that. Because, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Alright. Alright, my productivity module is finished. Alright, let's start with effect transmission. I think that's going to actually finish pretty fast. And so I guess we'll do one of these modules. Because I can't start yellow science yet. It's not going to matter anyways because of that. I have no. Alright, let's get these going. One, two, three. Alright. I guess that reverses the power poles. So let's get... It's kind of overkill on power poles then. I want to get rid of the other ones. Alright, well that's in fact transmission. So what do I need? Red circuits, green circuits, copper, everything basically. Alright. That's not that many green circuits. I definitely need more copper. Alright, any green circuit buffered? Nope. Not surprising there. I need steel. Alright, let's get that iron going. Make sure these guys get some steel. And where are my rails? Not even close? Okay. Alright. Let me go grab some speed modules. That's pretty good. And I'm going to make sure those engines get going. Because I 100% need those working. Alright, we got some flying robot frames. Let's just do that. Because this should be done. This should have... Yeah, it's out of green circuits, so that's normal. Alright, so that's... So let's, do that. All right. I guess I can get it started at least. I've got some. Let's put the... Let's drop these down. I probably should have started up there because that's how this whole chain works. It ends up there. All right. I don't know if I need as many. Why do I always make the belt go this way? Probably because it's on top of a belt that goes that way. Alright, do we have any modules? Yes, we do. Yellow science. Yellow science. Power, power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How these guys look? Those look all right, and those look pretty good too. So LDSs are doing well. And when LDSs are doing well, I get to use those resources later when they finish, which is a good thing. Right, and then I got 33 of them. So I can put 2 in each machine. And something. Or all of them in one machine. Not what I meant to do. All right. All right, this is working, so that's all science. Well, at least I'm a little ahead. I'm actually going at a pretty good clip, I think. I need more steel to get these guys going. So that's another 50. That's pretty good. I put enough steel in all this, right? So they just got to do their thing. Speed modules finish. I probably need to start robot control units right now. Or rocket control units. Let's do this and this. And that's, what was I grabbing? I totally forgot. I totally spaced on what I was doing. Oh, steel. How's this looking? Can I swipe any here? I think I can swipe like 2 stacks. Put them over here. Keep this going. And then I can grab some iron from up here. Let's look at this plastic. This plastic looks great, so I'm not worried there. Let's grab this iron. I should be able to spare that. No, I can't. Not that much. I can spare some of it. All right. Do I have any down here? Oh, I'm actually fine down here. I'm not used to having this much down here. Yeah, this is fine. And I'm not gonna run out of green circuits anytime soon. I got any more that I can put here? No, not really. I guess I better though. Let's get that in there. And then, what was, oh, steel? Because that's my big bottleneck down here. Right. All right. That should be good. So can I get the... All right. I can at least call this another row. Oh, and I have some of these, so that's... And I should be able to get some more. That's actually more important. I need to get this rocket control unit going. And did I ever... No, I never got any more steel. Alright. Alright, that's actually a decent amount. Alright. Alright, the iron reaches all the way down. The copper is struggling, but it's doing alright. Call that good. This copper is struggling. But how much do we have? We got 1.4K still. Alright, nothing I can do over there. Alright, and I'm going to need some more of these. I didn't make nearly enough. What am I short on? Copper? It's always copper because it's green circuits. These are so slow to make if you don't have green circuits anywhere. I can steal green circuits from here. I need to figure out a way to buffer these green circuits because I think they kind of go wasted. Alright, that's better. And then I still need some copper though. I don't really want to steal from there. I don't really want to steal from here either. This one will actually be fine. We got all those. Let's not steal too much though. I think that's good. Alright. This guy comes down. Do I have enough for a roboport? No, I need steel. I can't steal that steel. I can steal this steel. That's actually a decent amount. How are we doing on rails? 10K about? Alright. Alright. So we need wires. Any not equal to RCUs. I'll put 1 any. This is read hand contents equals 0. This one is this guy. And this is just read hand contents and none. There we are. That should be right. Alright. Copy that. Except reverse it. What am I... Why can't I remember how to copy all of a sudden? Alright, well I'm just gonna set it then. I cannot remember how to copy all of a sudden. That's so weird. Alright. Copy this. Rotate it. Alright, and then this comes down. Copy this whole thing. Power, power, power. You know what? I'm just gonna fake some power poles. It'll be fine. Should be somewhere around there. That's a little bit overkill, but it's gonna be fine. Then did I make the Roboport? Roboport's at the end of my queue. And then I should have 64 of these, so I only need about 10 more. There we are. And then there we are. And let's place all these guys. And then we'll copy this. Actually, we just finished rocket control units, so let's actually set the recipe before copying. Copy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't do the other researches. It's this, and then rocket. And that's it. I'm gonna have to. I need belts. This isn't getting iron all the way down. That's not great. And I need to get some more. I need to get these guys. Oh, that's a nice number. I'll keep my yellow sounds running. And these guys, that's another 100 of those. Fabulous. That'll keep my purple science running. I can't have my science just timing out on me. Alright. I didn't check to see if I needed anything else. And I should have. Because now I'm going to run out of something else as well. I just know it. It's always how it happens. Alright. This is output priority left is blue circuits. Alright. And this one comes down. This one. Alright, well. Let's make sure we got enough of all these things. That's fine. Alright, well, I guess I'll grab some blue inserters. That's not super critical. As long as I've got them coming down the line, they're not going to back up that far. Not even close. Alright, these got to be getting fairly close to done. Yeah, there's still a decent amount of iron there. Maybe I want more of these guys. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a second. Our copper dried up over here. And I think I'm going to have to bring copper over from one of the things. Hopefully my LDS finishes soon. So I can just bring copper over from that. Did I grab fast inserters? No. I did grab the flying robot frames though, so I need to bring those over. And make more of these? Yeah, I can. So I should do that. Let's get these going. And this isn't a full stack. It's only 19. I'm going to get those going. I'd like to see some of these running. I'm out of power poles too. I never grabbed more power poles. Alright, whatever. What? Oh, okay, these are right. And then there's no power going to anything. That's why it's not doing anything. Stupid power poles. Come on, I need power poles. I gotta cut through half of my base. And I guess we'll run some copper down here from somewhere. I've got to have something that's got a decent buffer going. Right. These should actually get started pretty quickly once I get this going. Let's make sure this belt is complete. Alright, there we go. This should be moving. There we go. Alright, get to work, robots. I really need that. Alright, and then what was I doing? Copper, to make sure I don't run out of green circuits. Alright, this one's got a buffer. Yep, that's a decent buffer. I don't want to steal all of it, but this one's got a really nice buffer. There we go. How's my steel doing? I probably need to run some more iron over. All right, I can do that in a second. So let's start with this. There should still be a decent amount of iron in here. Not really. Enough to smelt some. Get that steel going. It's backed up kind of nice. So it looks like mostly these are going to be all right. All right. Is this? All right, we got... There's nowhere for them to go, but they're there. All right, let's get... I've actually got all of my science buildings firing at once. Maybe I should start making more. I have avoided it in the past because they never all fire at once. That never happens. Well, which means I need concrete, and I really need these engines. And I need to make sure that my did I finish my thoughts? Because now I don't remember. But I really need to do it. All right. Chest here. Power. Let's go grab. I'm still making excellent pace. Even if I end up waiting a minute on some of these things. I think I have a good chance of getting a personal best. I'd rather not wait on these things. Alright, so that should get that going. Alright. Green circuits are still going really well here, especially Now that I juiced them up a bit, let's get some of these going. I'm just going to take all of these. And I'm going to need some more speed modules. Let's feed those in. I have a bunch of... I know I picked them up. There they are. All right. No chest. All right. No, that's fine. All right. Those are going all right. Steal some of those speed modules. Let's make sure this belt gets finished. All right. Anything else missing here? These ones are running. This whole side's not running. Why not? Is it it's set up wrong? Oh no, it's the other way around, isn't it? Shit. Can I just copy that? Will that work? Yeah, that worked. All right. There we go. Looks like blue circuits are the major issue, though. Now that everything's working, are these ones right? Those ones are right. Did I break them? Yes, it did. Does that mean these ones are wrong? No, they're working. All right. Call that good enough. Most of them are working, so I'm not going to be upset about it. All right, iron's not reaching it all the way down. All right, we need some more modules probably. Make sure we got all these. I can... All right, these are out of steel, so those are done. All right, so we've almost got all our engines. That's good. That should be all of the flying robot frames. It's only 16 more, so that's good. How much do they have in them? This one's got 8. This one's got 9. Take half out of each of these. This one's got 7. This one's got 1. All right, so we'll spread these few into these first few machines. All right. So that's almost done. That should be enough blue circuits for it. I'm sure it's enough LDSs. Alright, so I'm gonna need... Alright, let's stop this. It should be good here. I have no chest again. Let's get these modules working first. Alright. I think I need more in this one. And then we'll go grab some more. Because, yeah, I need purple science pretty badly. And I got some speed modules here. And I don't think it's going to matter here if I don't have purple science, but we'll see. Did I just... okay, I did place some. Alright, steel looks better. Production on rails. 14K, so it should be almost done. Alright, so these are modules. Let's put what we can in there. Alright. Pretty sure the yellow science is done. Looks like none of them are running. LDS is only stacking 10, so it's hard to carry them all. So I don't. Those look good. Wow. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be waiting on those. Let's drop some of those in. Why do I have no red circuits? Oh, because there's no copper left? Alright, so we used through that copper buffer. My LDSs should be done by now. Yep, LDSs are done. I think I'm mostly done with red circuits, but I really like having extra red circuits. I can always push them where I need them if I have an issue somewhere. Usually it's blue science, but actually blue science has been behaving this time. Alright, and then we'll... Alright, there we go. That should make sure that everything should be fine there. Should be no problems. More modules. Got 40 of them. Think I might put enough in green circuit and purple circuits. I freaking always lose count. How many do I need? I need 4... These guys, I need 20 of them. So I never did this one. I don't have any blue circuits for it. I think these are mostly done. And also, speed modules, holy crap. I don't really want to turn them off though, but it's not quite done. I'm just going to manually move these so I can stop this. So that half of them go into a chest here for me. Let's steal some off the line here. I need like 20 for the modules. And then, well, I probably have, yeah, I got a decent number here. All right, so I got 10 of them. Science is doing all right. I'm still not sure if I got enough purple. It looks like I don't. I really want to feed it more modules, but here we are. Oh, so this isn't split well. All right, there's 11 of them. Not what I meant to do. I look good on yellow science. It's just purple, man. Always modules. It's always modules. Come on, purple science. I don't know why it looks so bad. What's going on here? This one has no furnaces. Did I not put enough red circuits in there? Is that what happened? I was supposed to come back. Alright, so that's... So I need 4 more. It's 1 more. Getting very close. If I didn't have module issues, which I always have module issues, at least blue science, that is a first. Alright, these should be fine on modules. So I'm putting these in here. I should be able to just get one of each of these going once. Because I said I needed 4, right? Yeah, I need 4. So if these are going, then I'm done. There we are. There we are. So these are going. And then all the rest of these modules can go in there. Make sure that we got enough purple science going. So I can finish up this rocket. Let's go run some fuel, rocket fuel. I need these LDSs I need to put in here. Should be fine, but that's actually enough rocket control units. That's awesome. And that's enough engines. Concrete done. 1,000 concrete. Should have enough steel. Alright, that's enough rockets. So I just need to jam as many modules into the purple science. Get that purple science done as fast as possible. So I got tons of yellow science just sitting there. I just need the purple science. I got tons of blue science. That's kind of awesome. Oh, I had some, let's get these going. Alright, so that's that. Let's pick my inventory back up. I'm going to make sure that there's enough of these in there as well. I'm just going to overbuild purple science until we're done. Did I run out? Thought I was doing one at a time. Alright. So, let's go get the stuff we need to make a rocket, I guess. Let's, grab them engines. I'm gonna grab those just in case. I do need to make some space for things though. Let's get rid of all this crap. I don't need miners, I don't need these. I probably do need speed modules, don't need regular inserters. I don't need plastic. Don't need fuel. I am going to need some blue circuits. I need to make sure I have enough. Let's grab this concrete. Where's the concrete? There's the concrete. There we are. Find 1,000 steel. Should have plenty of steel. Yep, that's enough steel. Let's make sure we got enough blue circuits. I can cut off the blue circuits going to the rocket control units. Rocket control units are actually done. But I probably have enough anyways. But not quite. Let's steal what we can. Any on the belt here? Gimme, 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 gimme. All right, 154. Is there extras in here? All right, there's extras in here. So that's 171. And do I have pipes? Yep, I have pipes. Is that 200? That's 200. I might as well turn this back on just in case for some reason I'm like short on rocket control units. Something like that. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. And I got some regular modules. Let's get these just jammed in there. I want all of these things running. That's all my beacons. Can I make more beacons? Nah. We're good. Alright. Looks like I'm not going to beat 310. It's still possible to beat 3:10. It looks like I'm not going to, but it looks like I am going to beat my time by a couple minutes. And it should only take me a minute, like 2 to 3 minutes to launch the rocket. The rocket should be really quickly because I have everything. I have a lot of speed modules. There should be like no delay on the rocket itself. So I should come on ahead. Come on, rocket, you can do it. There's a lot of these things are firing right now, so it should be done anytime now. There it goes. All right. Oh, and that's a split. Come on, let's beacon. I think those are safe. And there's the rocket right there. There's this guy. Beacon. Does this one touch? Yep. All right. So that's all my beacons. There we go. And then what do we want to fire into space? Certainly not myself. I don't have time for that. Let's shoot a productivity module 2 into space. Looks like I won't quite beat 3:10. But it should launch pretty quickly. We're doing all right here. Ooh, let's get these speed modules out of there. Those could cause problems. 60%. I'm a little worried about these LDS. Like, where did my LDSs go? The LDS is finished. So any LDSs, I hope that's enough. That doesn't look like it's enough. Man, that's gonna suck. Come on. Where did my LDSs go? I didn't drop them in a chest or anything. How did that happen? I built all my LDSs. Oh, I don't get it. I put enough steel in everything. Do not get that. I don't want to lose my personal best to this. I don't know how that happened. All right. I know I put the right amount in. These are slow machines too. Where the hell did my LDSs go? Did I never pull up these? Oh my god. They're all in here, aren't they? There shouldn't be that many though. But there's some in there. Oh my god, that's a lot. I always pull those up. Alright, there it goes. Oh my god. I had a panic attack there. I don't know if it's going to launch this productivity module. Let's put a gear in just in case. What did it launch? It launched a gear. All right. I'll take it. I will take it. Whew, I probably could have saved a minute there at the end. I'd still really like to beat 310, but I will take it. That's fine. I'm wondering about these. Let me put a marker for a second. All right. I'm wondering about these modules. Like, why do I always have module problems? Now I had a ton. It's just, this time I put the red inserter on this one, or the blue inserter